That's bad. That's super bad. Um, ah! Oh! Hey guys, it's Paper Bear, and today I am bringing you another segment, another little bit for our Poop Your Pants Tober spectacular extravaganza. We are playing Limbo. So Limbo is one of these indie games that came out gosh, a little while ago, and I actually haven't played it. A lot of people have. It's one of those games that people have just played so much of, but I've never touched. But it seems really Halloweeny. I'm wearing a jacket. It's cold outside. It's raining. It's starting to feel like fall. It's starting to feel like October, and this game feels perfect for it. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna press any button, as it said. Like I said, I haven't seen anything of this game before. I've seen some, but I've never actually played it. So we're in the woods. I know it's a black and white little thing. Oh, we are waking up. Maybe we. I don't know. Might not be me. Might be someone else. I'm assuming it's me. I've heard rumors that this game is about a little boy, so I assume the the white-eyed little boy is me. Hello. Do I have a name? Uh, let's... I don't know what that is. Alright, so we can jump a little clumsily. Oh, there are two jump buttons, triangle and X. I'm playing this on the PS4, just so you're not getting confused. I know it came out on probably every little system that you could imagine, but PS4 recently got an update. I think I got it for free. I think that's a large part of why I ended up getting it. So, what are we doing? Are we pushing this? Pulling it? Pushing it? Pulling it? Alright. You got this. Nope. I don't think you got it. Maybe we gotta pull it out. Alright guys, so we're back, and I figured out that you can press square and grab onto things. If this is any indication about how this is gonna go, then it's gonna be bad. We're not gonna make it out of Limbo, I don't think, if this is how we're doing this. So, you know, the reason I chose this game to kind of represent one of these segments for this Halloween special is because the game has it's always seemed like that creepy game. The game that's just very much a representation not of horror, jumping out of your pants, pooping your pants, scary, but more so like not really psychological, just kind of, you know, I've seen scenes of, people hanging and people dying and, children and all of these things, and they're it's one of those kind of disturbing type of things that you see and there we go, got it. Okay. Gotta use the only move that I know how to use to my advantage. It's just it seemed like something that would be, I don't know. It seemed like something I've stayed away from for a while, mainly because of that. Mainly because it is pretty creepy, just as a thing. I mean, even the backdrop, even the name Limbo. The thought, because Limbo evokes that thought of being in between life and death, and I assume that that's what the game's about. I really don't know enough about it. Outsmarting this already. Got it. Um, I really don't know a lot about what the story is. I've never really known, and so for me, I've always just um, I guess we dropped that. I don't know. Um, there we go. Got it. Um, but it's just always, it kind of it's the indie games of that era. And the era isn't that long ago, but Journey and Limbo and Braid and Unfinished Swan, which is featured on my channel if you'd like to go check it out. Those games kind of... Oh my god, no! Oh! Game over. We're done. We did it. A boulder rolled over my face. This is Limbo. I hope you enjoyed it. Do I have to wait? What's happening? Maybe I have to just jump and go. Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's very hairy. Maybe it's grass. I like to think it's hair, because in Limbo, hairballs can be very much a what's the word for it? Fickle. Very fickle mistress. Those hairy boulders. But the indie games of that era really tackled a lot of themes, a lot of ideas, a lot of things that I think some games were trying to tackle, were, you know, doing their best to touch on to a degree, but weren't really doing... Oh no! Can you not swim? I don't know that. How should I know that? You're a child, maybe you take swimming lessons, I don't know. Do I just hold on to you? Oh god, you didn't drown that quick. Come on, you're a drama queen now. Stop it. Like I was saying, if I can get my thought out, geez. Games of that era had that kind of, you know, they were tackling a lot of themes that other games weren't necessarily tackling. So after I died what was probably a very embarrassingly, or I died an embarrassing amount of times, sorry, I realized that it kept spawning me under a vine that I could climb up on. Should I drag the box? Oh god! So we're gonna move past this. I realized after, you know, time 23 that I fell off the water, or fell into the water by just slipping off the box, that it shouldn't be this hard. And I was right. It shouldn't be that hard because that's not the way I was supposed to go. We're going this way instead. Let's ride it. Let's go. Haha. Oh, God. Oh. Small child. Do I have to go up and get it again? Ah. Poo. I am, you know, Limbo is the middle of life and death, but I'm literally making his pseudo afterlife as difficult as possible right now. And I imagine I'm probably the worst. But what I was saying, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted playing it just because it's throwing a lot of very complex-ish things right from the beginning, kind of. Not really, just, you know, it's throwing you in there right from the beginning, so it's kind of, oh crap, oh god, oh, okay. But what I was saying was that, you know, I was a creative writing major in college, graduated not too long ago, and I wrote a lot of stories, I read a lot of stories, and, you know, I came to appreciate the subtleties of a story. Being thrown into a story like this, not really knowing why, knowing that, you know, just by the name, you're probably in a state that's related to life after death. You know, there's some death involved in this somewhere. You know that, and you know, it's not telling you. And I'm sure that we will come to find out what's going on, but you know, we don't know at the moment, and that's, oh god, ow, that hurts. Oh, so we don't know what's going on. Sorry, we're gonna I'm gonna cut ahead now. Okay, guys, we're down here now on the log. And I'm just a bump on top of it. And we're gonna float along, after I crunched my legs a number of times. That's probably why we're not dying, is because either we've already died, or, you know, they've probably worked that into it somewhere, somehow. Let's float on this thing. I guess we can't float too far yet. Can we work our way? Let's rocket. Let's rocket this way. Let's rocket that way. How does this have like a current? It pushes everything toward that shore for some reason. It's a small pond. Small ponds don't have currents. Maybe in Limbo they do. Maybe small ponds have currents in Limbo because, you know, the afterlife's weird, and that's kind of strange. And there's a bear trap up there hiding, precariously perched on the edge of a, Oh, God! What is that? Is that a spider? Oh, yeah, I'm not coming up on that. Okay. Whatever. Yikes. That's gross. Alrighty, do I have to? That thing looks... Oh! Oh, crap! Oh, my God. Oh! God! Oh! Oh, my God! How does this work? Shit. No. Stop it! Oh, God. Oh. Lord. Alright, so I'm not going to subject him to that again, because that's really bad. And I'm not about that. We're going to figure out how to do this. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little off my, my platforming game right now. I can't go back. We're going to have to, I think, find this bear trap. I think what we're going to try to do is get the bear trap off somehow. And then we're going to get its foot stuck in it. Yes. Maybe he knocked it down. Maybe he knocks it loose. Maybe that happens. What happens? What's going on? I was thinking the earthquake might dislodge. Is it dislodge? I was an English major. Dislodge. Oh, yikes. Okay, calm down. If I were to jump, would he kill me? Like, would it just kill me? No. I was just so worried that I'd jump and it would just like impale. There we go. It's knocking it loose. Look at me. I got some smarts. There we go. Knocked it down. Bear trap. Bear trapping. Bear trapping. Trapping bears. Alright, let's push it this way. I don't want to get butt knocked into that thing. Ha! Suck it, child. Oh, do I have to break off all of its legs? Is that how we work? Did it. Suck it, spider. Ho! You got some moves on you. Okay, I feel you. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You better not come back. I'll find another bear trap. Somebody has one. Probably a woodsy person in a wood, which is where I am. There might be a cabin somewhere, and he probably has one. So, watch out. But we are in what looks like more spider place, which is less comforting than I mean, I wouldn't have imagined it would be comforting, but right now we are stuck. And there's a spider! Come on! Move your butt, child! Jump! Jump! Move! Jump. Something. Oh, Lord. Get off. Get off of it. Oh, no. Is this supposed to happen? It doesn't feel like it. Oh, Lord. This is literally my worst nightmare. I have what is probably the worst just arachnophobia. Hate spiders. Can't do it. And this is probably just the absolute worst thing I could ask for. Being stuck in a spider's web. If there were a massive spider who was coming at me, who rolled me up in a spider's web, I'd just have to, like, I don't know that I could go on living anymore. I mean, obviously, if that were the case, I probably wouldn't be living anymore. But I know that I probably just would opt not to. And be like, you know what? I lived however long I lived, and this was obviously something that was going to happen. Had a friend who, about a year ago, we were having a... Oh, God! Oh, Lord. This is the worst. You know, I didn't know how bad some of these deaths were. Anyway, I had a friend about... It wasn't this past July 4th, but it was the one before it. And we were over at a friend's. I live in the South, and but I live in a fairly largish city. But there are a fair number of surrounding towns that aren't as big. And I had a friend who lives about an hour away in a very small community. And we went over to his house for July 4th, and oh, God. Lord. We went over to his house for July 4th, and we had gone, his mom, he owned a pig, his mom owned some horses, and we went over to see the horses. They were on a Daughters of the American Revolution kind of campground thing. Spider, dude, you rolled me up, you had every chance to kill me, you chose to toy with me, don't come back, don't come at me now, just because I escaped. That's your fault, not mine. So back up, get away. You have 5 legs now. I'm not yours. You're not a spider, not anymore. There we go. Anyway, back to my story. Daughters of the American Revolution campground. So you'd kind of think, I mean, it was for, I think it was for, oh, no, oh, God, is that a woman or a puppet? I mean, or a girl or a puppet, sorry, not a woman. I'm gonna choose to hope that it's a puppet, because of the dangly legs. But the campground was supposed to be for, I think for like, oh, God, oh, no, there we go. All right. It was supposed to be for, I believe, like, battered women, maybe, something like that. And there was nobody there. Nobody at all. There were the horses, there were some roosters, but it was very eerily quiet. And while we were up there, literally, you know, we were at his house for a long time. We didn't see any other people. And so that night, it was maybe around midnight or so, we were all sitting out on his porch, and he was talking about he was talking about Tomasi, and which was the name of the town that he lived in. He was talking about just what it was like to live there. And oh, no, God, oh, Lord, that's bad. That's super bad. Oh, oh, God. Oh, that's like the Tomb Raider death on the river. Uh, but he was talking about just kind of what it was like to live there, what it was like to grow up there, and but we had noticed how we had kind of noted how creepy it had been up there, and he was talking about the fact that there were kind of there was like a death cult or something that kind of frequented the woods and the ha, you're a puppet. You can't. Oh no! Oh god! Ha. Okay. I got you. Pick it up. There we go. Alright. We're okay. Hey, child! There was a death cult that was in the woods. It was it's better pay attention to this. This kid's throwing burning tires. How do I dodge a burning tire? What do I do? How would you dodge a burning tire? Do I outrun it? There we go. Did it. Got it. Okay. So, cult in the woods. It, gosh. And so, when we were sitting out there, it kind of freaked us out. The fact that his house was surrounded by woods and farmland, and here's him admitting that there was kind of some really dark and weird stuff that went on in the woods. And one of our friends, though, you know, we had one of the friends is kind of a survivalist, another one was a little more, God, why are they trying to kill people? Who are you that you feel like you should do this? It's not okay. You don't do this. It's not how you make friends. Do I, like, what do I do? It's swinging from behind me. So if I, like, there, okay. Oh, God. No. Lord. Oh. Alright. We're gonna do this. Crap. Need to go forward. Okay. But, recap. Small town, forest. I'm sorry I'm making this story so long and drawn out. I'm trying to focus and I'm trying to, you know, be good about it and try not to mess up too bad going through this. Will you just swing, bear trap? Come on. But, come on. Okay, again, sorry, I'm trying to tell the story, I promise. So I had a friend who, how do I do this? How do I do it? What am I doing? I don't know. Lord, okay. Take 7, let's do this. So one of our friends, though, was kind of, oh, God! He, like, threw a bear trap at me. That's like Navy SEALs level stuff. Crap, I didn't run forward, no. Lord, okay, I'll finish this. I'll finish this before I continue along. Okay. We did it. We got it. Okay, we're going up. Okay. I was so impatient before. Okay. So, survivalist, friend, some other, like, friends too that were there and stuff. And we had this kind of conversation about how it would go if, you know, if that cult were to just come out of the woods. You know, we had all these scenarios and stuff, and one of our friends kind of talked about what it would be. He was talking about, you know, if they were to come up out of the woods, if they were to make that conscious effort, if they were to climb over, you know, climb through the woods, climb over railings, do all this stuff, that he would just take it, because they obviously wanted it more. And, which is kind of an odd thought to think, but the thought that, like, you know, this person wants to kill me. Crap. I know what I did wrong. I know. You don't have to tell me. It's an odd thought to think, but that was kind of his, I guess, life motto was, you know, if you want it bad enough, if you want my life bad enough, that you're willing to come at me, sneak through the woods, do all these things, and you obviously want it more than I do, and I'm not going to fight you for it. Which was super weird. But, and I think I can't even remember the reason that I was telling that story originally, but I think it had to relate to this somehow, and I'm sorry for ruining that little bit because of all of this, but I think that regardless, I think this is a, you know, a very, crap. Maybe if I duck, there we go. Got it. Okay. So, we are moving forward. Death, though, really does have kind of a... Looking at this, playing through this game, Death really does kind of fit into this month for me, I think, because I have such kind of strong feelings, and, I mean, who doesn't have strong feelings toward death? But, you know, I have a bit of a fear of that. I have a tattoo that is directly related to that fear, and it just has oh Lord, oh Lord, oh no, he has one arm. What's happening? Gotcha. Coming at you. Don't know what's happening, but I'm coming at you. Alright, jump. Bounce on him. Let's roll him? Pull him. How do I break his arm off? There we go. Think we're figuring this out a little bit. There we go. Get it. Get it. Yes. Got it. Dead thing. Did I take your body? This is super weird. I can't, anyway, you know, my trying to wrap up and trying to talk about a lot of the stuff that this kind of makes me think about, and what all these indie games kind of go through is that, you know, they do deal with those deeper subjects a little bit differently than I think you know, your big AAA titles do. I think they just afford the ability to go through some of those subtleties, and things like death, things like, you know, what death means and what you're kind of facing here are you know, interesting things to tackle. So it's I think that this is a really interesting game. I think that it's I don't know what's going on in the entirety of it. I don't know why, you know, this kid's here. I don't know what these cults, these cult people, sorry, I'm stuck on cults because of the story I tried to tell partway through all of this. But I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why there was a giant spider. I don't know, you know, I don't know a lot, but there obviously does have a lot of stuff to go about in this, and that's kind of what Halloween's a little bit about. Halloween's about being a little creeped out. It's about being a little scared. It's about kind of dealing with those fears a little bit, and so it's are we using bodies? Is this a thing that we're really doing right now? I'm jumping on people's bodies? Oh my god. So I think Halloween is about that, though. You know, it's about that kind of creep. It's about that kind of stuff. I'm not... Okay. think that's a tripwire. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Don't throw a rock at me just because I'm not jumping on your tripwire. Can I... Oh god. This is something else. You know, I say it's not scary horror, but it kind of reminds me, it's the kind of scary stuff that it's kind of right. You know, I like Tim Burton. I like creepy stuff. I'm not as big of a like horror fan as people are. As you can, if you've been watching any of my Soma playthrough, you can attest to by how much I talk about it. But oh god. Okay, we're gonna jump over this. There we go. Did it. Oh god. Trial and error. Trial and error, everybody. Oh, crap. That was the first one. Second one is where I do that. Alright. Doing it. Oh, crap. Lord! Natives? Get out! Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here for today. Obviously, I'm not on top of my game through all of this. You know, this probably isn't the most expertly played Limbo playthrough you've ever seen in your life, but it's a game that I really had no idea about. I think is very interesting from my little bit of time that I've gotten to play with it, and it's just, you know, it's kind of a fascinating, neat little game that you know, I've kind of been a little bit oblivious to until it popped up on my PS4 and I was able to play it. So, you know, I'm really thankful to you guys for joining me today. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to just play this for you guys to watch it, for you guys to just put it out so other people can watch it. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. You know, there's a lot of other stuff coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, with some of the other stuff I'll be playing, I'll have a little bit more focus, whether this game just kind of is throwing a lot at you at once. But, you know, check out the other videos, check out the other Poop Your Pants Tober stuff that's going on. You know, we're playing through a couple games where there are going to be more game snippets. There are going to be a lot more things popping up. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of my rambling. And, you know, until the next video, see you guys later. All right, bye.